throw a bottle of water on you, too. Welcome, everyone, to MLB Tonight, presented by Evan Williams Bourbon. That was such an epic baseball game in Philadelphia. It's Greg Amsing with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Yet, Sunday was so good. It's not the A-list game that we're going to show you. How crazy is that?
Crazy.
I mean,
but how great is this postseason? This may be the best in our MLB Network era. It is exciting every game, every night. It's been awesome.
And if you think the Mets are like this little fairy tale thing that eventually is going to end, they've shown in 2 games in Philadelphia they're not going away.
No.
The Phillies are going to have to beat the Mets.
They've got a lot of fight, but we have to begin with the game that almost had a huge fight. This was crazy. Game 2, Padres-Dodgers. Let's jump right into it. Like, Fernando Tatis jumped all over that.
Struck a pose, man. Stayed there a little longer than I thought he might, but he jumped on it. Padres out early once again. Just like game 1, they had a 3-1 lead, 3-0 lead. Gonna put the heat on the Dodgers once again.
Here's Yu Darvish, bottom 1. Bases empty. Mookie Betts.
I think
no, he did.
We're
I think
tied
this
up.
is a huge play.
It changes the game.
If this ball goes out, it's bonkers.
Jurickson robbed Betts of a home run.
That was one of my wishes, you know, all the time. Just, I want to rob a homer, and, you know, I did it in a playoff game, you know, so it was awesome. No, I didn't say anything, just I had to fight with them to catch the ball. They were hitting my glove.
That confused all of us. And I know you sitting on your couch didn't know if he caught it. This is David Peralta. What a story this is. First career playoff homer.
Tell you what, this guy signed as a minor leaguer. He was a pitcher in the Cardinals organization way back.
Back in the old days, in the bottom of the second.
Well, now we're back in the
trouble.
new days.
Bases loaded. Gavin Lux.
I think this is when the game was won. The Dodgers had a chance to get back in the game. Bases loaded, nobody out. What does he do? Gets a ground ball right here. Line drive. Terrific play. Out of the inning.
That's 3 runs.
Oh, without a doubt. This game changed right there, that double play.
So it's not like he was missing barrels. Yu Darvish was navigating through. This is a big story. Freddie Freeman left the game. Right ankle discomfort. Muncy to first. Kike to third. And then this happens. Now, what we're not showing you in the highlight is Fernando Tatis Jr. was jawing back and forth with fans at Dodger Stadium right field. A lot of trash talking. Next batter, Jurickson puts a bunt down. And Tatis and Profar are very animated while they're on the bases. Then this swing and miss, and Jack Flaherty lets it
Sit down. You're talking a little bit too much. Yeah. All that. Just giving you a little extra.
Thank you, Harold. You're a great lip reader.
All right.
Anthony Banda comes in the game, and Jackson Merrill continues to exceed expectations.
Get to know the name, people.
Banda is one of the top left-handers. He's really tough on lefties.
So, bottom of the 7th, all hell breaks loose. Objects are thrown from the stands. Profar's upset. A lengthy delay in the 7th, but somehow Yu Darvish would grind through.
You know, this, to me, solidified his performance. He settled himself, settled the team, and, man, he said, come here, boys. Come here. We are not giving this game up. You have to win. Keep it on them. Okay, boss.
After
okay,
Manny
leader.
would get a 2-out knock, the rookie goes deep.
Do you need a C on your jersey?
Right.
No, you don't need a C to be the captain.
That ball's off the plate, opposite field. Ball doesn't travel at Dodger Stadium very well at night either.
Now watch this. Xander Bogaerts takes a swing, and they came and check on him. It didn't look good. He looked like he grabbed his hamstring a bit. And then he stays in the at-bat to hit a home run.
He does the smartest thing, so he doesn't have to run. Just hit it to the people. That's what he did.
What if he hit that on the ground?
Who knows?
Holy.
So Bogaerts would eventually leave the game.
You know this is a new power hitting catcher for the Padres?
Higashioka is on a tear.
He is hammering balls.
Hammering baseballs is what Fernando Tatis Jr. is doing.
How about the Padres? 6 home runs in Game 2.
Ties a single-game postseason record.
Folks, have you forgot about Fernando Tatis?
No, I haven't. Hey, Dodger fans, don't forget, the Padres are for real. They are for real. This action is going back to San Diego for Game 3. Padres beat the Dodgers in L.A. Final score, 10-2. And joining us now, Jurickson Profar of the victorious San Diego Padres. Jurickson, thank you so much for joining us. Greg Amsing with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. I want to jump to the moment that you were set off. What took place in left field that made you lose your temper like that?
Just a couple baseball coming my way.
Were you hit with any one of those baseballs?
No, I wasn't hit. I wasn't hit, but you know, when you standing on the field like that, things are throwing off the back of your head. You know, it's a little scary.
Was that the first time someone's thrown something at you? Was anything thrown at you in game one?
This is the second time. This is the second time. I think that the game one, they wanted to do it, but then they were winning, so they stopped. You know, I think if we were still winning in game one, they would have done the same.
Hey, Jerkson, it's Harold here. This is a rivalry, man. This is a true rivalry. But you got to take me back to the catch. Nobody knew you had it, except for you and one other guy who tried to take it from you.
I always wanted to do that. That was in my mind. I want to rob a homer, you know, and I did it in the playoff. It was awesome.
And there was one fan who, he actually looked at you and said, man, that was a great catch. There was a guy you took it from. What were your exchange with him?
No, I didn't say anything, but I felt something touching the glove, you know, trying to get me out of the way. So I had
well, you're
to,
in the stands. I'd be grabbing your glove.
It felt like, you know, an NBA game when you're dunking on guys. It felt like that.
It was awesome, man.
Hey, Jerkson, it's Dan. Would you imagine Petco Park is going to be pretty loud on Tuesday night?
I can't wait. But we're not throwing stuff on the field, though. San Diego fans, we don't do that. We just cheer, you know.
I love that. What did Manny Machado say to you guys in the dugout? Because you guys went off with the bats after that.
just stay calm and trying to focus on the game, you know, not trying to get off the focus of the game and thinking about, you know, other stuff. Just focus on the game, and we did.
Jerkson, talk about focusing on the game. Your career has just took off the last few seasons, and coming into this year, nobody really even signed you. So was there a little edge for you?
A little bit, but coming back to San Diego, coming back to a really good team, and Mike Schild, you know, I can really be myself and just play baseball and let my talent play, and it's showing up.
Hey, Jerkson, would it be fair to say that the Dodgers don't like you guys and you guys don't like the Dodgers?
Yes, but it's still a baseball game, though.
Great answer. Excellent answer. Jerkson Profar, that was intense. We're looking forward to Game 3 in San Diego. Congratulations on a big night.
Thank you.
Jerkson kind enough to join us. We really appreciate it, because that was an intense atmosphere. 6 home runs in a single postseason game, tying history with the San Diego Padres on Sunday night. Now, all the emotions really went up 10 notches when Jack Flaherty, the starting pitcher for the Dodgers, hit Fernando Tatis Jr. Did he do it intentionally? That was asked to the Dodger right-hander after Game 2.
You know, they didn't like the pitch to Tatis. I missed in the first inning, and I threw the ball over the middle. I wasn't going to miss over the plate again, but I've got no reason to hit a guy there to start off a 6, like as good as he's been swinging the bat. But we're down in the game. I'm trying to go in for effect, and he didn't get out of the way. It hit him. Didn't try to go and hit him to try to lead off an inning or anything like that. That doesn't really make sense. Didn't go up near his head, nothing. Just trying to push a guy off the plate. He didn't get out of the way. He tries to throw the ball at our dugout, and everybody kind of catches the tail end of it, which is me and him going at it. But I was sitting there for my team. I wasn't sitting there to go at him. But you know, he was throwing the ball at our dugout, and the umpires went over immediately to tell him. I don't know what their conversation was, but our dugout was fired up because there ain't no reason for that. Everybody caught the tail end of it. Everybody caught just me and him going at it.
Well, let's go look at it. I mean, there was some chaos, and this is what happens in rivalry games. The optics just don't look good. I thought at the time, man, he hit him on purpose. And he's saying he's not, so we'll listen to Jack. But the Padres didn't take it that way. Manny and the umpire, calm down, Manny, it's okay. Now, at this point, Dave Roberts is seeing the reaction because Profar's at the plate, and he and Will Smith, you know, their background, they get into it a little bit. And he drops a perfect bunt. Insult to injury, you drop a bunt on a pitcher or you hit a homer. One of the two. Drops a bunt. Now it's first and second. He's like, okay, no problem. Fernando rubbing it in a little bit. And now it's up to Manny. But this is what, boom, beautiful pitch by Jack on the corner, and he told him, sit your tail down.
Manny didn't see it at first.
No, he didn't see it at first. So, yeah, you're talking a little too much. My friends in the dugout gonna tell Manny, and Manny heard it. I'm gonna let you know, Jack, anytime, any place. Let's go back, because these two teams, they don't like each other. Remember 2020, Greg? We're sitting in the stands. We're here in Texas. Gratterall says, "Whee! Kiss goodbye, Padres." And Manny was trapping. Mookie and the guys, get in the dugout. Man, get in the dugout. I love it. Look, if you want to have a rivalry, it isn't because, oh, we played such great games against each other. No, they're fireworks. That's what makes a rivalry.
All right, Dan.
Fireworks.
You've been on a big league mound.
Makes the rivalry.
Did that look like Jack Flaherty accidentally hit Fernando Tatis Jr.?
I'm going to be on the witness protection program for all pitchers. Yeah, the optics didn't look very good. A guy that was commanding the ball most of the night. There's a two-seam fastball. He runs in. Now, with that said, if you're going to hit somebody, that's where you throw and you hit him.
First
you hit
pitch.
him somewhere around the belt, somewhere in the left.
Before.
I mean, his command was pretty good. But if Jack says he didn't do it on purpose, wink, wink, he didn't do it on purpose.
On the other side, you have Darvish, who the defense did help him out. I mean, that home run that Jurickson Profar robbed and Mookie Betts could change the psychology of the night for Darvish. Other than that, what did you see from the veteran right-hander that actually worked against the Dodgers?
He's really hard to game plan against because he has so many pitches. I have 5 fingers on each hand, 10 pitches. I think you could almost have 3 hands. Fastball, slider, curveball, change split. He throws them all, different arm angles, different sets, different deliveries. In a day and age where we think in postseason, if you don't have swing and miss, you can't be successful. 7 innings of 1-run baseball. Guess what, Greg? 3 strikeouts, just 3. Execution of the off-speed pitches. Here he gets a line drive double play. Dodgers could have gotten right back into this game. But this is what he does. He takes something off. He threw a couple of fastballs, 96. He'll throw that really slow curveball and then this slider. It's kind of a backdoor slider. A lot of different ways to spin it. In the game we hear today, we want velo, we want spin rate, and guys that can spin the baseball. He can move it around. He can change speeds. He's hard to game plan against because there's about 20-mile-an-hour difference. Look at Darvish.
73 miles an hour.
73, and then he'll throw 95, 96, so almost 20 miles an hour difference between his fastest pitch and that slow curveball, and that's what he did. He gets you forward and back. It's not so much up, down, in, and out. He throttles you forward and backwards, takes them off, adds them on. He's figured out a way to make that 95, 96 look 98 to 100. He can change it. He can throw breaking balls. He does what's hard to do, Greg, particularly when the pressure's on. Command your off-speed pitches in the postseason.
I'll tell you what else happens playing defense behind him. You see all the balls that are hit hard? They're at people. When you locate, you can set the position. When you don't locate, then you don't know where to stand your defenders. And so even the line drive, ground ball hard at Manny, a couple ground balls in the infield, fly balls that they ran down in the outfield, he's in the vicinity that you're supposed to be defending.
You made a point, Greg, and watching this game tonight about them being the most athletic team in baseball, you look at that outfield. Profar, Merrill, and Tatis. There aren't 3 outfielders in the game of baseball that are as athletic as those guys. They can cover the gaps. We saw Profar rob a home run. We saw Merrill go to the wall and make a catch.
They're all former shortstops.
They can all run and they're athletic.
That game had to lead the show because it was so emotionally intense. But the actual best baseball game of Sunday.
ロサンゼルス・アドジャスの戸井翔平選手が緊急のポストシーズンで直面する相手はナショナル・リーグ系地区のステキサンディエゴー・パドレスです。2023年シーズン第2は正義的な活躍を見せ、リーグトップの54本取りでスタッツを記録し、大点130、さらには59同取りでを達成しました。この54本取りで、第4 59同取りで54、59という歴史的な成績により、彼はリーグの MVP 候補として命をすやね、ドジャスの地区優勝にも大きく貢献しました。しかし、シーズン全体での圧倒的なパフォーマンスとは、レーフにパドレス戦では一つの壁にぶつかっていることが突き釣りになっています。 大谷はチマシーズン、パドレスとの対戦で12試合に出場し、大陸は定算3 26と高い数字を残しているものの、55打席で本取りで、打はわずか1本にとどまっています。この成績は、他のリーグ系地区のチームとの対戦成績と比較すると明らかに低いものです。例えば、コロラドロッキーズ戦では5本、サンフランシスコジャイアンツ戦では4本、アリゾナダイヤモンドバックス戦では3本の本取りで打を打っていますが、パドレス戦でのホームランは1本のみです。また、長打率、デッコンニョチンニシ、OPS 電球球視チナサという成績も、決して悪い数値ではないものの、他の当軸チームと比べると最も低い数字になっています。大点についても、生大点という記録にとどまっており、ダイヤモンドバックス戦と並んで最小大点となっています。これらのデータを総合すると、大田にとってパドレスはやや苦手な相手と言えるかもしれません。こうしたデータが示すように、大ゴネがポストシーズンの大舞台でパドレスと対峙するのは彼自身にとって大きな挑戦です。パドレスは大ゴネに対してシーズン中も投手陣が堅視な対応を見せており、彼の爆発的な大撃を抑えることに成功してきました。特にパドレスのエース級投手や要所でのリリーフ陣がダコノに対して効果的に対処してきたことがこの精査に影響を与えていると考えられます。しかし、ダイコノは常に困難を乗り越えてきた選手です。彼の圧倒的な能力や試合に対する集中力は他の選手とは一線を離しています。ポストシーズンではシーズン中のデータや成績が重要な参考材料となる一方で、その舞台特有の緊張感や一発勝負のプレッシャーが選手たちに新たなチャレンジをもたらします。ダイコナがそのような状況下でどのようにパドレスの投手陣に立ち向かい、このパドレスの課題を突破していくのかは大きな見どころとなるでしょう。一方でダイコナはパドレスがワイルドカードゲームでキュップしたアトランタ・ブレーブス相手には非常に好勝機を残しています。緊急ブレーブスとの対戦では岸南に出場し、体力3発アナム3本取りで対都市大点という素晴らしい成績を記録しています。ブレーブスに対してはお得一様と言える一方、パドレスは逆に難地として立ちはだかっている状況です。オラゴにとってこの地区シリーズはキャリアの中でも大きな挑戦となることでしょう。ポストシーズンという特別な舞台ではシーズン中の成績が必ずしもそのまま汎用されるわけではありません。彼のような天才的な打者は重要な場面でプレッシャーを例に変え、チームを勝利に招くらを持っています。ドジャースはダイコニがパドレス戦で裸足守きを放置、チームを次のステージに進めるための矢となると確信しています。ダイコネがこのシリーズでパドレスの投手陣をどう攻略するか、またパドレス側がどのように壁を封じ込めるかはファンやメディアにとっても大きな注目ポイントです。パドレス戦での空戦が続いている中で、ダイコネがどのようにデータを付し、ウカラの力を証明するか期待が高まります。最後に、大谷翔平はこれまでのキャリアにおいて作図の技巧を乗り越えてきました。彼の卓躍した大気技術や試合に対する冷静なアプローチは常に観客や同僚を驚かせています。今回のポストシーズンでもその圧倒的なパフォーマンスが見られるかどうか、特にパドレスとの対戦でどのような結果を生むのか非常に楽しみです。この挑戦を乗り越え、さらなる高みへと進んでいく大骨の姿に多くのファンが熱い次元を送っています。